So now let's look at the cause of the olfactory tract. I'll clean this diagram and draw another diagram. The olfactory receptors, these are olfactory receptors coming down to the olfactory bulb, and then from the olfactory bulb we now get to the olfactory tract. This is the olfactory tract, olfactory tract, olfactory tract. This is olfactory bulb. This is olfactory receptor cell or olfactory receptor. Now, the zones of the olfactory receptors go to the olfactory bulb, and then from there, the zones of the mitral cells and the tufted cells form the olfactory tract. The olfactory tract eventually divides into two. It bifurcates into two around the region of the anterior perforated substance. This is called anterior perforated substance, forming the medial olfactory striae. This is known as the medial olfactory striae, and this is known as the lateral olfactory striae. Now, the medial olfactory striae passes through the anterior commissure. This is known as anterior commissure, and move down to the opposite olfactory bulb. Whereas the lateral olfactory striae goes down to the olfactory cortex. It goes down to the olfactory cortex. This olfactory cortex. The olfactory cortex is actually located in the temporal lobe. Now, the olfactory cortex consists of, number one, it consists of the anterior olfactory nucleus, the olfactory tubercle, and then we have the piriform area. We have the periamygdaloid region or area, periamygdaloid. And then we also have an area that is called the entorhinal cortex. The entorhinal cortex is actually part of what is referred to as the parahippocampal gyrus. And the entorhinal cortex is known as area 29 in the Brodmann's classification. And this area is usually known as the secondary olfactory cortex. Whereas these other areas, the piriform area and the periamygdaloid area, are referred to as the primary olfactory area. Now, it is important to know that these areas can have direct connection with the frontal cortex, or they can connect indirectly with the orbitofrontal cortex via what is referred to as the thalamus. Now, the orbitofrontal cortex is actually involved in the conscious discrimination of odor. So, the orbitofrontal cortex is involved in the conscious discrimination